I bit my tongue till it tasted like blood. Held my breath in a rising flood. They spoke so freely, sharp and sure. I stayed quiet, thinking silence was the cure. I read the room, I felt the shift. Every sentence cut like a gift, wrapped in praise but meant to wound. I swallowed fire and called it being mature. I learned to pause instead of fight, to hold the dark and choose the night. My silence was louder than their words, screaming truths they never heard. I said nothing, but it showed in every step, in every road. My silence carried what I couldn't say. When talking felt like giving pain a place, I stayed still while bridges burned. My silence was louder than their words. I watched and taught like they knew my soul, judging pieces they never held. I became calm to keep the peace, while inside I slowly fell. They mistook my crying for defeat, never saw the strength underneath. I wasn't weak, I was restrained, protecting what still felt too fragile to explain. Not every battle needs a sound. Some truths live deep, not shouted out. My silence was louder than their words, saying things they couldn't confront. I don't want to wait without a sound, but my absence shook the ground. My silence spoke when I couldn't scream, held my dignity in between. I didn't break, I learned my silence was louder than their words. If I had spoken in that moment, I would have lost myself in it. So I chose quiet over chaos and kept my soul intact. My silence was louder than their words. Not every truth needs to be heard. I healed in ways they'll never know, by letting go, by letting go. I didn't wait by proving light, I won by choosing peace that night. I walked away unobserved, my silence was louder than their words. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is say nothing and mean it. I bit my tongue till it tasted like blood, held my breath in a rising flood. They spoke so freely, sharp and sure. I stayed quiet, thinking silence was the cure. I read the room, my throat would shift, every sentence cut like a gift, wrapped in praise but meant a wound. I swallowed fire and called it being mature. I learned to pause instead of fight, to hold the dark and choose the night. My silence was louder than their words, screaming truths they never heard. I said nothing, but it showed in every step, in every road. My silence carried what I couldn't say when talking felt like giving pain a place. I stayed still while bridges burned. My silence was louder than their words. I watched them talk like they knew my soul, judging pieces they never held. I became calm to keep the peace, while inside I slowly fell. Vagueness took my quiet for defeat, never saw the strength underneath. I wasn't weak, I was restrained, protecting what still felt too fragile to explain. Not every battle needs a sound. Some truths live deep, not shouted out. My silence was louder than their words, saying things they couldn't confront. I walked away without a sound, but my absence shook the ground. My silence spoke when I couldn't scream, held my dignity in between. I didn't break, I learned. My silence was louder than their words. If I had spoken in that moment, I would have lost myself in it. So I chose quiet over chaos and kept my soul intact. My silence was louder than their words, that every truth needs to be heard. I healed in ways they'll never know, by letting go, by letting go. I didn't win by proving right, I won by choosing peace that night. I walked away unobserved. My silence was louder than their words. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is say nothing and mean it. These hurts.